It wasn't about the infidelity. It was about the hypocrisy.
Welcome back to Housewives Nightcap. We are heading to Jersey this week with our girl Marge. Welcome back, Margaret. We love you.
Oh, I am so excited to be back with you both. And I can't believe that we're here. I can't believe it's a full year already.
It's been a full year. It's crazy. So how are you? How have you been? You got to tell us.
Oh my God, I'm fabulous. I literally just got home from vacation, ready before this season started. So I'm doing great. I mean, granted, I have to relive all the crazy, but everything's good.
You're a sick, disgusting liar.
We need to talk about this first episode because it was wild. It was crazy. You guys came in hot.
We did. We came in hot. We did. You know, it's funny. It's just it happened a while ago. And when I watched it back, I was like, whoa, a lot happened at Teresa's pool party that night. It started off really crazy. It's fine. Things needed to be said. Things needed to be addressed. A lot happened between reunion and seeing the girls. And I mean, we had to get, we just had to get a lot out in the open.
So the big moment, of course, we see you confront Jennifer about Bill's affair that none of us knew about, but you say you've known. And I'm like, I cannot believe you've known this long.
Yes.
What made you decide you just wanted to, you wanted to put it out there?
Well, I've known Jennifer's obviously known. It's not, I wasn't shocking her or surprising.
Right.
Coming off of the reunion last season, it was the endless hypocrisy and her slut shaming me, her constantly judging my relationship, even after reunion, saying all negative things about me. And I was giving her an opportunity at that second to apologize. She was upset she wasn't invited to she thought everything was okay. I had a pride event that you guys really didn't get to see on the show. And I was like, why would I invite you? You were so aggressive towards me. And when I thought about it, I was like, this is a woman who has had infidelity in her own marriage. And then I found out she was digging stuff up on Jackie, which a clip is already out on the second episode. That she was like calling around trying to dig up stuff on Jackie. I was like, what kind of person is this? The hypocrisy is like a little rampant and painful, who has dealt with this in her own marriage. And she's trying to hurt another woman with this. It was with someone he had worked with. And then so she's like, taking it out on me because, I had the same thing where I had worked when I was younger. So it was just the hypocrisy was so upsetting. So I gave her an opportunity to apologize. She didn't. And I was like, you know what? Stop with the phony nonsense bullshit. I was like, so it's just like, you're not happy. You're trying to cover up and you're not fooling anybody.
Did you know going into the pool party that you kind of had that in your back pocket and you might be exposing it, you might not? Like, did you know going into it that you might bring that up?
I've known about it for so long, and I've said it before, but never in such words. You saw me say, and I said, hit a nerve. Your husband, ask his girlfriend. I have said it before. I've just never fully come out with it.
I don't know why, us as viewers never really I really never picked up on it that way until you explicitly said it. But right now, Jennifer's posting a lot about the nose and the work and whatever, because people are actually being really, really
I know it's not nice. To be honest, that night, we weren't the sweetest. Listen, I was like, hey, don't say that's not nice. But I was, that's the first time we had all seen her, and our reaction wasn't exactly very sweet or stellar. It wasn't nice because it was fresh. She was literally 4 weeks out of surgery. Everybody knows 4 weeks out of surgery, no one looks amazing. She looks beautiful now. She was always a beautiful girl. I always thought she didn't need it. She was very pretty. And she still looks great.
Yeah, I think, people, the internet is just mean, but you did feel like, Jennifer had come at you and you felt like you wanted to share this. In hindsight, do you regret saying it, or you feel like, no, I needed to share this?
It wasn't about the infidelity. It was about the hypocrisy.
Okay.
I could care less. Listen, I love Bill. I feel bad he was collateral damage.
I don't feel bad.
I mean, he did what he did.
He did what he did. This is
I'm mad at Bill. Walking around like he's Mr. Nice.
This is what I feel bad. I'm shocked the way she took it. Meaning to the fact is, I would, if I knew something, it's not like I shocked her she knew. The whole thing is just, I opened up the curtain on Oz, right? And I think that's what shocked her, because she had a very different persona to everybody else, and everything's perfect and this and that, and appearances matter to her. And that's what, so it threw her for a loop. I feel bad, because it really crushed her. So that's what it is. That I didn't want, listen, I don't want to see some woman suffer,
right?
Cut to the core. That I never want to see her crumble like that. She's a strong woman, seemingly.
Right.
We see you guys talk in the next episode. That's what's been teased, is you guys are going to have a sit down. Did she understand what you were trying to do by telling her this, that, you wanted to show her, look, you're being a hypocrite right now? Or like, how did she take it all?
It took a while for that to sink in. It took a while. She was reeling from, her children had to know and things like that, which that's the part I felt very bad about, that her children had to know. But I think anybody who goes on reality TV has to.
Honestly, surprised.
I mean, listen, my kids are grown adults. Yeah. They've had to deal with a lot of stuff. They are adults. I don't put them on the show.
I was just gonna say, you made a choice not to put your family on it, but she does. So
my kids are, my son, I have a biological child. Everyone's like, Margaret doesn't have kids, her stepkid. No, I do have a biological son. He is like, I am not having anything to do with this. Of course it's upsetting to him. He's watched me have my hair pulled. He's watched people call me a slut. He's watched me be a slut shame. He's watched a lot of horrible things happen to me. And horrible things said about his grandmother, about my own mother. So I'm just saying, it's just like, these are the things that happen, unfortunately, if you have anything in, on reality TV.
Right, of course. What goes on with you this season? Will we see your business continue? Will we see you and Joe?
Everything got such thrown for a loop because there's so much else going on. But you see me celebrate Marge Senior. She's getting older. It's her 75th birthday. So you see that in my relationship with Marge Senior. You see a lot of things. You see me a little bit with my ex-husband, and you see this whole thing with Jennifer, does affect everything of just the emotions of everybody and people's privacy and everything else. And dealing with my ex-husband and how he felt about things I revealed in my book and how it affects him. So, there's a lot of emotional things like that. So you see those things. I would like to focus a little more sometimes on my business, but some things got side railed with everybody else craziness going on.
I mean, it always does. But okay, in the teaser, Jackie says, you don't want to be on Margaret's bad side. What did she mean by that? Like, I'm like just picturing Margaret just kind of stirring the pot a little bit, which we love.
No, I didn't buy that. No, I think she probably just means is just like, I'm zero fucks given. You know what I mean? It's just like, I'm going to say it the way it is.
Always.
And if you upset me, I'm just going to say exactly what I think. I'm not afraid to say what is exactly going on, as painful as it may be.
You are very open. I mean, you are. You are
my own self. I'm brutally honest with myself, and I'm brutally honest with everybody else.
Yes.
And that's why we love you, though. And that's what makes you a good housewife.
Thank you.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, and I am not ashamed to say I'm sorry and when I need to. It's not hard to be like it is for some of my cast members.
We see like a crazy epic food fight almost between you and Teresa.
In Nashville.
Oh my God.
Yes. And Teresa is now saying that it might be more iconic than her table flip that has gone down in housewife history. So I'm like, how is that even possible?
I don't know. I think that table flip was a little more iconic. She did clear an entire table of things on me, which you could see in the trailer. Thank God she didn't hurt my facelift, no glasses. At the time, I was very much in shock. It was very upsetting, but
of course,
Teresa's at a loss of words. She resorts to hysteria. Clear the table. So I don't know. I sat there in wet Spanx after. I didn't retaliate. I didn't throw anything at her. Nothing like that.
Oh.
So why was she so mad?
I mean, well, you do see me say, "You're a disgusting liar." I mean, so I guess she wasn't happy. I called her that. Listen, it obviously revolves around her relationship. She thinks I say things which are not true. She gets things in her head. She's so protective over her and Louis. And there's nothing to protect because everybody just wants something good for her. Right. And if anybody questions anything, it's only out of love for her. Yeah, but everything, if you do not agree with her 1,000%, she thinks you don't care for her. So, and I think, when you really care for someone, tell them the truth. And I think that's what happens.
And it does seem like that you do question Louis a lot this season, at least according to the trailer. So what was it about Louis that made you start having these questions?
I mean, have you opened Instagram? I mean,
we've seen the rumors and we've seen, for sure.
I do not have any questions that no one else has had.
Right.
I didn't have to look. I don't want to look. I don't need to dig. That is not my thing. I don't even have time for that.
Right.
I'm not interested in doing that. But if you open your phone and just go on social media and it's right in front of your face, of course you're going to say, ask a question.
After all that she's been through, the woman's been through a lot. It's been
a lot
bad. And it's been, she still puts a smile on and she still kind of keeps it moving. Yes. But is there any part of you that's kind of like, well, I hope that she's happy. I hope that even though might have some sketchiness in his character or past or whatever.
Well, yes, of course. I mean, I always want her happy. And of course, what I'm saying is you want someone happy, but I also would want her to be well aware. It's a tough thing. I want her happy. I think they're very much in love? Absolutely. I don't have to marry him. I want everything great. But, I've used the analogy before. Ruth Madoff's mother, I'm sure, was very happy when she married Bernie.
Now, I don't know if you saw this, but she
God, Marge, you're so funny.
Now she's sipping
listen, I want everything. I want everything perfect. I want everything perfect for her. I want everything to be great. You know what? Listen, hanging out with him, he's fun. He's great. He's fabulous. Right. I don't want these things. I don't want these things to be true. What do you want me to say? It's just like, you see something, say something.
Which we also do want to know real quick. Teresa, I don't know if you saw this, but she was on Watch What Happens Live the other night and they were talking about a prenup. And Andy is like, okay, are you guys signing a prenup? And Teresa said no. And Andy was like, what the heck are you doing? What do you think about all that?
I think it goes along with, I don't know. She lives in a Disney castle, so she thinks like a Disney princess. I don't know. I just don't understand that. I think she has 4 daughters. And I think you protect what you've worked so hard for. She works like an animal and you work to protect. And he also has 2 sons.
Right. Yeah. And there's a lot at play.
Their life, we're not 25 years old. It's not like you're starting at square one.
Right. Do we see any epic trips or vacations? Because I know with COVID, it was really hard last season.
We do go to Nashville is what you see. We get to go to Nashville, which is fun. Jersey girls in Nashville. We get to do some stuff. So that's, we don't leave the country, but that's okay.
What do you think is the one crazy thing that happens this season? Because always it might be the, food fight, but did something just really crazy happen?
I mean, that happens. A lot of crazy things happen. You'll have to wait and see, but I can't remember so many. You want the truth? So many crazy things happen. I can't recall them all. It's like a blur. I mean, every time I was like, holy crap, did that just happen? It's just like, it's a little bit endless.
And what about the husbands? Because you know the Jersey husbands are the most beloved in
Yes,
this.
they are. We're so lucky. We're so lucky. We have such great men.
Well, do we meet Dolores's rumored new man?
No.
Nope.
Nope. It didn't happen until like the season was over.
And how are you and Joe doing? We just love the two of you.
Oh my God, Joe's great. He's adorable. We were just on vacation. He is so tan. I can't take it. He looks so cute. He just lays on the beach in his little printed trunks. He cracks me up. He's just the cutest. He's just the best to be with. He's so easy.
Oh, you guys are the best. You're the cutest couple.
Oh, thank you. You know what? I waited a long time for someone like Joe. So I know I'm lucky to have him.
No, you did.
Well, we cannot wait to see the rest of this season, Marge. You are just always bringing it for us. You make us laugh and, it gives us joy.
And we can't wait to see more of Marge Sr. because we love her.
Oh, thanks.
So
We'll
iconic.
get to see more of the senior. Well, thank you. I love you two beauties. Thanks, Lauren and Emily. Thank you.